think it's better now. Lots of technical difficulties this morning. But I think that's working now. Let's go die in tile water. Even though I'm pretty sure I'm missing a upgrade that I need of some sort in order to fully explore this area, because it seems like the game kind of wants me to have a double jump ability come through here, but I don't. Yeah, it's been a little bit of technical difficulties this morning. So just some. Just some technical difficulties, because why not? Why would there not be? Oh gosh. Yeah, why would there not be some technical difficulties? Okay, come on. Up here. I still very much want to find one more mask shard to upgrade my health as well, because I am quite low on the health pool. Yeah, I still want more health just to make things easier, and I'm just not sure where there's a health upgrade. I know there's the map over here, but I'm pretty sure I can't get to it yet. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can't get to the map in this area. That's not the correct item. There we go. I need to remember which tools are which. Yeah. At the start, you would have immediately gone back to the bench. I mean, I'm going to probably die in this area either way, so I'm not sure it really matters. I'm not sure it really matters if I go back to the bench and have full health or not. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can't actually get up to that, or up to the map in this area right now, since I suspect that I need some sort of movement upgrade I'm currently missing. And then, wait, those guys are still somewhat freaky. Okay. Stay back. Okay, there we go. I just don't... Because I don't think there's any way for me to actually get to the map. That almost looks like there's a pathway up from here that I just can't quite catch. It almost looks like there's a path I just can't catch up there. And then there are a lot of enemies in this room. Up, shoot. Let's try to not die randomly. Okay. What was through here? I don't know if I've been through here or not. I also want to very much keep my health up, because I'm not sure at what point... Okay, I have been in there. That was where we rescued the flea. I'm just not sure at what point I'm going to find something I need to... Okay, apparently we're getting goop watered. Yeah, apparently we're just going to get goop watered here. Okay, that is something new. That's definitely something new, and I'm pretty sure I actually remember how to open these doors now. That was a running problem that I kept forgetting how to do. Okay, that I want that. That looks like a bench. Yeah, that almost looks like a bench. And then I'm guessing this loops back around then. Okay, that is not a bench, but it is an item. Ruined tool. Remains of an ancient weaver implement broken and inoperable. A craftsman of high skill may be able to repair it. Yay, door tech. Hey, sometimes I vaguely remember what I need to do. Okay, that is another secret. Yeah, I'm guessing there's something to do in this area. Besides just pick up that one item. There's normally a couple of things in... Yeah, there's normally a couple of things in these areas. Okay, I just activated something. Hey, noob, welcome to the stream. Okay, is this a needle in? Is this a needle in point? I don't know. But I activated something. Appears not. Yeah, there's just so much goop and stuff in this area. Oh yeah, right. It was mentioned that normal water clears the goop. We are in something over here. I'm not entirely sure what. Bit of lore. Sister spider sat between salt and stone. Build those tools of brilliant mind imagined. Aid us when our silk has waned. Okay, I mean, I suppose that's lore. We're told to be fixed in one of 3 locations, and one of those locations is significantly better than the rest. Yeah, that tends to be the case in this game, that if there's stuff that's multiple locations, one of them is nice, it's like 2 of them are really not nice. Also, let me make it a little bit easier for me to actually read the chat. With my current screen layout, if I don't click back into YouTube after clicking on stuff in OBS, I can't read like the last word of every line of chat. Oh, it's a door. I like the door. Unfortunately, that's not a bench, but also probably fortunately that it's not a bench, because that means I don't have to sneak all the way back through bile water to get out of here. I'm still just trying to figure out where anything actually is in this area. Say as I immediately get goop watered again. Because it would be very nice, it would still be very nice to get an extra health upgrade. I'm not sure why I'm caring so much about the, yeah, I'm not sure why I'm caring so much about the platforms when I'm already goop watered, so there's not like I'm gonna be in worse shape. Okay, come on. Ah, shoot. Yeah, it's not like I'm gonna be in any worse shape. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. That was not smooth. Hey, welcome to the stream. Yeah, that was not clean. You went to bile water once and then just acted like this area doesn't exist. You know, I feel like that's a very valid way to deal with this area. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. There we go. Yeah, this whole area is basically a why would you want to be here? Okay. Ah, shoot. I keep missing that jump. It's not like I can be in any worse shape. She needs to be in worse shape. You know? Yeah, there's definitely some mosquito-type creatures in this area. Okay. Let's try to not die on my way through this room, though. Okay. Because there's definitely something over there that I want to check out. That also still does not help. I keep throwing the wrong tool. I keep meaning to like just poke him so I can get him to not be hovering in a weird spot. Also, I keep hearing a voice in this room. I'm pretty sure it's those guys. I'm pretty sure it's those guys that I just keep hearing in this area. Okay. One bit at a time. The fact that those guys, like, just jump out of the floor and at random to attack me is a little bit annoying. Yeah, the weird dart throwing bug. Yeah. Because I see that the map is up, but I can't get up there. Which means I'm suspecting I'm missing some sort of movement upgrade that will probably also make this area a lot easier. And I just don't have it. Okay, let's slowly, quickly sneak through this area. And eventually get somewhere useful. Hey, Smacky Cats, welcome to the stream. I did stream Celeste for quite a while there. I'm still very bad at platformers. Yeah, I'm still very bad at platformers. But that does make it funny. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Let's not fall in the goop water so I can actually heal here. Yeah, it's pretty hard to make me actually like mad at or rage at a game. Ah, shoot. That is slightly unfortunate. 1, 2, and 3. There we go. Yeah, I'm in Act 2 as far as I'm aware. I highly I trust other people's knowledge of where I am a lot more than I trust my own. Since I expected that we'd be in like Act 7 with how long this has been going on. But nope, we're still in Act 2. I just really want to actually finish... Oh gosh. I actually just want to get some more upgrades right now. Because we are a little bit on the weak side. Weak/underpowered side of things. Okay, that's new. Yeah, that means we haven't been over here before. I'm trying to like also build out the mental map of Voidwalker. That's my map right now. Yeah, I know where the map for Voidwalker is. I just can't get there. Yeah, I just can't get to the map for Voidwalker because it's just up. Up a ledge. Okay, so that loops back into Sinner's Road down here. That's an interesting pathway. I'm pretty sure there was at least one other direction that I'm missing. I'm pretty sure I didn't get whatever was off to the right side of this room. Because that almost... No, that I was about to say that almost looks like there's a secret there, but apparently I'm going crazy. Yeah, it'll require double jump. That's kind of what I figured, is that there's probably a double jump ability that I just haven't gotten yet. But yeah, it looks like almost without an ability, I'm kind of stuck at this point. Just a little bit. I did not mean to do that. Of course, Sinner's Road is still a highly something filled area. And is probably going to result in my imminent demise trying to get to anything in this area. Okay, I have at least gotten pretty good at fighting some of these guys, though I'm also at functionally 1 health. And I can't heal right now either. Yeah, I feel like I can probably get it. I just don't know where it or like anything else actually is. Ah, shoot. I still really liked the Cogwork Dancers boss fight. that one was a lot of fun, but there are quite a few fun boss fights. I feel like I come back to Bilewater after I get some upgrades. Because there's this area over here that I think needs double jump. I have no idea what that is. I wonder if I've rescued enough fleas. I think there's still some stuff up in the slab that I haven't quite been through there. I see all these like connection points on the map that I haven't quite been through yet, which I feel like indicates some locations. I think this one leads to Bilewater. That one leads to Bilewater. That leads to Bilewater. Not sure where that goes. Because yeah, there's definitely abilities I'm missing that I feel like will make my life significantly easier. I just don't know where they are. I still want to see what that is. So I think I'm going to come here, head over here, see if I can figure out that gap, and then talk to the fleas. I think that's the Blasted Steps one. Hey, you want to say your favorite boss without would spoil things? Yeah, that kind of tracks. But yeah, there's just a lot of stuff in this game, and I'm missing like feels like 95% of it still. I do have the claw line ability, I think. I almost walked into the angry sand. Yeah, I think every time I've come into this room, I've either run into or almost run directly into the angry sand right there. I do at least remember how to get through this room. It's almost like I had to do a boss run back like 30 times. Okay. Yeah, there's if there's an upgrade for Clawline, I haven't gotten it yet. If it's just Clawline, I have gotten it. Because I haven't gotten any upgrades for my Clawline ability. Okay, it almost feels like there's something up here. Because this is where the map is looking, but I'm suspecting it might be a shortcut from the other side? Potentially. Yeah. I have... But yeah, I do have the claw line ability, if I can remember how to trigger it. There we go. Yeah. Here we shall remain for a time, Miss Hornet, and pray that more lost fleas find their way to us. What others I encounter, I shall send your way, Flea Master. Okay, apparently we don't have enough yet. Though I am next to... There's just a lot of stuff that I haven't gotten yet. Off the map, because there's like this room down here, there's that room there. There's actually several rooms around that bench. Yeah, we got claw line. Well, it was not entirely an intentional thing for me to get, but we did get it. We do got it. Yeah, because I don't think I can get up there without a double jump either. I'm realizing that I really want both one mask shard and a double jump ability. Can I not drop down from this side anymore? Oh, that's a little bit unfortunate. Yeah. Go to some area I haven't been to yet for the double jump. Yeah, I can't get through there. I was kind of hoping I could like go down there again. Yeah, re-experience Celeste. That's slightly concerning sounding. Just from the area name, which I suppose is a little bit of a spoiler, I'm guessing it's somewhere in this section of the map near the slab. Because I know that we like had to poke our head outside of the slab occasionally. Let me first off sneak back through this area, though. Okay. Wait for the sandstorm to die down. Yeah. It's to the left from the slab bench. I'll probably head back there in a second. I still want to also see what's like here, and here, because I don't actually remember. Those are actually not really on the way. But there's a lot of, I think my favorite character outside of Hornet so far would probably be the Bell Beast here. Because they're just really funny. Though they're also not really talkative. Every single time. Yeah, every single time. I also realized I don't actually have my cocoon, because we kind of left that in Sinner's Road. We kind of left my cocoon in Sinner's Road, which is moderately unfortunate. That is not the room I thought I was in. Yeah, because there's just so many like little... Yeah, I could use a Silk Eater. I do have a bunch of them because I keep not using them. But also, I don't know if it's that big of an issue. Yeah, I don't know if it's that big of an issue to not have my cocoon at the moment. Though I suppose that is at least a little bit of money. Sure. I'm not using them for anything else at the moment. All four rosary beads. I know how to get them pretty, or I could get at least a Silk Eater pretty easily, and I'm not that concerned about it. Given I'm here to go exploring, I think it will be nice. Yeah, too late. Because yeah, there's a couple of like rooms on this side that I haven't quite worked out where they lead yet. Yeah, I am at least getting better at platforming in this game as well. Ah, shoot. Okay, come on. That was... I'm trying to get to the bench so I don't have to do this or run back across here again, but apparently I'm not making it to that bench. I didn't use the one in the Grand Bellway even. Yeah, I do believe I have the white key. I do think we picked up that item at some point, at least. I just have to actually get 2 places I can use it. Yeah, it took you 110 hours to 100% the game. That is That is a long time. I'm suspecting it's going to take me something similar. Because, I mean, in very me fashion, it's going to be 100% run. That seems to be what I do for, or is for games, is either 100% or near 100% most games I play. Just, it does depend on the game to some degree. Okay, come on. I don't like that type of, I don't like that enemy. Yeah, I don't like the enemy that steals my silk. Because they're just annoying to deal with. Stop stealing my silk. Yeah, just stop stealing my silk, please. Yeah. Yeah, they're not, it's not like they're a difficult enemy to fight, so much as they're just mildly frustrating. Okay, let's try to not die getting to the bench this time. Yeah, I can disable those silk stealers. Yeah, I just haven't found wherever that would be yet. That would be on the very long list of parts of this places in this game that I have yet to unlock. Okay. I mean, that actually worked out surprisingly well. Okay, there we go. I keep hitting the wrong button for the map. I 111% Hollow Knight is how far we made it through that game. I am not a huge fan of, like, boss rushes. So Pantheon was not the most enjoyable part of the game for me. Yeah, the Pantheons were not the most enjoyable part of Hollow Knight for me, so we didn't ever quite finish Pantheon 4. But outside of that, I did complete all the other stuff. Yeah, it was specifically Pantheon 4. Yeah, not sure how many people actually enjoy the Pantheons. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how many people actually would enjoy that. Is this... Can I use this? Did I get it? Yes, I did get the white key. Okay. Because this is a new room, I think. That's a bench. That's a new bench. I'm going to ignore the fact that there's a body on the bench. I'm going to ignore the fact there's a body on that bench. But yeah, it's like either like 100% or like intentionally not doing 100% for some reason for most games for me. Yeah, I want to see the ending and you enjoyed it, but you don't want to do it again. I feel like that's also fair. This is a mildly creepy area. White ward. I think... I suspect I'm going to want to just take note of this area and then come back later. Yeah, an ornate lock mechanism with a keyhole at its center. I don't have... I'm guessing an ornate key is what it's going to want. Because this area has some creepy vibes. Hope there's a bunch of spoilers from the chat. Yeah, the only spoiler that's allowed right now are car spoilers. Oh. Because that's not actually a spoiler. Oh, shoot. And I made that joke to one of my coworkers yesterday, and they did not get it. Yeah, this area is a little bit dark and also kind of creepy. I should make sure I'm keeping my health up. Is there anything over there? There's not anything over there. That looks like an arena. I don't like this. Choral commandment. Yeah, that's... I think my assessment of the situation was quite accurate. I don't like that. I don't like whatever that is. One bit. That was very freaky. That thing also deals double damage, which is slightly unfortunate. There's also just... somebody threw, like, all their trash down here. Somebody threw, like, all the trash down here. I am getting better at finding the, or the hidden pathways, though. Okay. I don't know that I like any of this area. We are finding stuff? Okay. I can heal. I don't like how much, like, silk and cocoons and stuff are in this area. Because half the time when I see this much, there's a boss fight nearby. I'm also very much lost in this area right now. Oh, map. that helps. This will help with the being lost part of things. Yeah, they extract the souls of innocent bugs and burn them. That is disturbing. Okay, there's stuff off to the right. I mean, I definitely see the fire. Oh gosh. That was a little bit unexpected. Can I just fall down the elevator shaft? Kind of. Yeah, I can kind of just fall down the elevator shaft there. Yeah, that was a... That guy does a lot. That guy hits hard. Yeah, double damage, and he, like, doesn't stop running at you. I'm guessing there's another one over here. Okay, come on. Yeah, that guy does a lot of damage. Yeah, pogo them. That I suppose that would work. So would me just accidentally dashing into death. I don't... Yeah, this is a freaky area. And I don't think that it's... Yeah, it's very easy to get back to where I was. The like music in this area is very creepy. Hey, Death, welcome to the stream. Though it does look like the YouTube has banished you to live chat again. Yeah, this place is, you know, kind of a little similar to Deep Nest. What's down here? Fire. Fire is down here. Yeah, fire is down here, and it is creepy. Why are there spinning blades down here again? Didn't we already have this talk with the Pale King about the just saw blades everywhere not being quite up to safety standards? But appears that does not matter. That is also not... That is not a friendly bug. That is very much not a friendly bug. Okay, let's leave. Yeah, I think you prefer Deep Nest, actually. Yeah, had to find some way to spend all the geo. Yeah. I mean, there's definitely a lot of creepy stuff here. We're back in Underworks. Interesting. Yeah, always gonna live in the void that is... that is live chat. I do try to keep myself on live chat, because I know that I don't trust YouTube's algorithm. Okay, this is an interesting little pathway around here, though. Did I miss any pathways in White Ward? Not sure if I did. It doesn't necessarily look like I missed any pathways in White Ward. Though I'm now kind of not where I intended to be. I kind of wanted to check these out also. I kind of want to check that stuff out also. I suppose I can go through Underworks off to the left. I suppose I can go through Underworks off to the left and try to find stuff. Because that is still more parts of the area that I haven't quite explored. Yeah, there's probably new quests everywhere. Because I am missing so much stuff. Hey, at least I didn't take double damage from that guy. Though this is not what I remember the pathway through here being. Yeah, I don't remember this way. Did I just find another tunnel that I had like forgotten about or missed? It kind of feels like I've just found a new tunnel. Oh gosh, that is a... I mean, this is definitely a new pathway. Because we found a woo there. Did I pick up the second key in White Ward or no? Probably not. I don't recall seeing a second key over there. I'm so dead. I am so dead right there. That was a slightly explodey pathway. Yeah, I feel like if it was a second key, I probably missed it because we got a Coral Commandment. Yeah, what's the Awu doing in the testing grounds? I'm not sure. Okay, we got a Coral Commandment, we got the map, and then we got the Injector Band. Yeah, slightly painful path. Trying to remember how to get left from here. Because I know it's possible because we've done it before. Oh, that is an unfortunate spot for my cocoon. I should go get my cocoon back before I go through that area. Because I did actually have some geo there. Yeah, if there was a key, I missed the key. Alright, these things are not actually that strong. Because they only have like a tiny bit of health. Okay, there we go. There we go. Should do anything for Sherma. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've missed stuff in every single area of the game so far. At the very least. Oh wait, that's not the right path. I need to come up here. I was like waiting for the path for the bridge to go off to the left. Though I suppose there was a fast travel point down here already. I suppose there is a fast travel point. What was the black marker I left on my map supposed to indicate? I like when I leave markers and I'm just like, don't actually remember why I did that. Oh, shoot. Let's try to not die. Get the ventricle system, it's right there. I don't know where right there is. Yeah, I don't know what the there part of that is. Okay. I don't think this room was too difficult to traverse normally, or last time I was here. Oh, but this was the toll benches. And not the real benches. Yeah, the marker is next to the architect. I just don't remember why I put a marker there. That is a door I have yet to unlock. Gotcha. Yeah, because I know I put a marker there for some reason, but I don't remember what that reason was. Okay, come on, clear the area. Okay, I feel slightly bad every time I knock the bugs into, like, just death and pain. but only slightly bad. Yeah, I only feel slightly bad when I do that. Ah, yeah, that guy is kind of blocking my way. And I think I just ignore him. And then probably die to the steam. This is a surprisingly tricky area to navigate. Okay, I need to not die going through this room to a bench. I'm trying to not like fall onto somebody's head. Onto the top of like some enemy somewhere. Oh, but these are also toll benches. They're just everywhere in this area. Yeah, death by mechanism is significantly worse than death by needle. Because there is a little room at the bottom of this area that I apparently haven't been down here before. And I'm not sure why I've never been down here. Okay, apparently that is supposed to go up. Yeah, I'm not sure why I never went down this way. Yeah, economy so bad in Underworks, you gotta pay to sit. I mean, I suppose that's fair enough. Okay, I'm just gonna skip that last one. Okay, we got a Delver's drill. Rotary tool used for boring into bone and rock. Drives the wheeler downwards while spinning the drill with destructive force. Oh, that's an interesting one. Ooh, secret pathway. That is a slightly creepy sound. What did I just find? Because I can't actually get through there, but there's something there. Yeah, the Underworks might need to hire a economist or something to come in and help deal with their economy. That is not a breakable wall. Okay. Yeah, I just apparently never went down there. Yeah, Beast Crest Pogo so bad they gotta use a tool to parkour. Yeah, that would be unfortunate. Okay, I think that was that area down at the bottom, so I can go up. Because I still want to see what like these pathways are. Yeah, I found a wall that has sound behind it. Hope that helps. I did notice that there is some sound behind that wall. There do be sound behind that wall. Okay, come on. Oh, come on. These flying enemies are always a little bit tricky for me to deal with, just because there's so many of them. They are just marginally difficult for me to actually hit. Yeah, there's something to the right of the wall. That actually kind of like vaguely reminded me of the Colosseum, even though I'm like 99% sure it's completely unrelated. Yeah. There's definitely noises behind the wall, and I'm sure I will figure out how to get there later. Actually, a giant tree monster. Actually, like one of our parents or something is going to be hiding behind the wall. That seems to happen when I go to weird areas in Hollow Knight. Is we find like the white lady or the king. Okay, come on, come on. Yeah, these flying enemies just are slightly there. Yeah, not Sister Splinter. Unfortunate. That was a pretty fun. Cause that was a pretty fun boss fight. Can we please get out of the broke part of the world now? Oh, I still gotta go up through this room. I don't remember how to get through. I don't remember how to navigate all these areas, but I suppose that's probably a good thing, because re-navigating means a second chance that I find whatever random item I'm missing, or whatever random items I'm missing from the areas. Oh gosh. Yeah. Tree plus fire monster. Yeah, the Coliseum also has a wall with sound behind it. This is true. That was a spike. I'm pretty sure I pogoed off that enemy at one point to get up here. Was there something over here? There was something over here. I never figured out what that was. Let's try to not die. Yeah, Sister Splinter plus Grim or something like that. Bench. And this one is a free bench. Okay, I'm just trying to like build out the map a little bit. What? Because like there's still a couple of things over here that we just never checked out apparently. I'm slowly working my way towards the slab, which is apparently where things are. They appear to be slightly, I mean, they are a very pogoable enemy. Okay, because there's still a lot of enemies in this area. And they're not inactive anymore. Yeah, they're not inactive anymore. Cause it's like through the floor here? Yeah. There we go. Yeah, we'll definitely get the double jump at some point. I'm just also highly distractible. There we go. I'm just highly distractible on the way to unlock things. Oh, shoot. Try to not die to the spikes. Let's try to not die to the spikes. But there's definitely something over here. I don't know if I want to drop down because I don't think I can get back up. I don't think I can get back up if I drop down there without like having to run all the way around again. But I do recognize what room I wound up in there. Because we're back above the scale things in this room. So I think I'm going to count that as explored for the time being. Because I think that's a shortcut. What is over here? There's so many just like random things that I don't remember from my first time coming through this area. Because I don't remember like 90% of these bits of this area. Okay. Yeah, can get back up if I play it right. And there's also a collectible in that direction. Yeah, I feel like that, because that area looked like something that was expecting me to have double jump from the bottom. Okay, oh, come on. These enemies are still just so frustrating. Because they just steal your silk and they're just hard to hit. But, well. There's still a pathway here. Like, I'm guessing that these are probably connected. And it's also slightly tricky because I don't think I actually have any fast travel on like this entire half of the map. I suppose Clawline would make that easier, wouldn't it? Yeah, I suppose Clawline would make that a lot easier. And because like I just haven't unlocked the fast travel yet, apparently. Okay, so that's why there's a untraveled thing on this side, because I just haven't been there yet. Yeah, maybe go back to Songclave. Maybe. Though I don't have a easy way to get there, given I have no fast travel over here anywhere. Though I do see the fast travel. Oh shoot, I'm like actually gonna die if I'm not careful. Okay, let's not be at 1 health. Okay. Yeah, let's not be at 1 health. Instead being at 2 health, because that is so much better. There are Ventrica systems, but I don't have a single one. Yeah, I apparently just don't have a single one of the ones on this entire side of the map. I have a bunch on the right side of the area. I just don't have any on the left side. Did I have to drop through the floor to get through this room? I feel like that's a yes. I do have to drop down here. Try to not... Yeah, I want to get my health back also. From the easy to fight enemies. Yeah, they make traversing so much easier. I just don't think I ever got a single one on the left side of the area. Okay, I mean, I suppose we have a slightly helpful friend here. Because I run into them a couple of times just in random rooms up here. Yeah, most enemies deal 2 masks. Yeah, that is fair. Yeah, because that is one of the reasons why I kind of want, or kind of would want more health is, if I get 1 more mask shard, I get a 7th mask, which will be very helpful against all the double damage things. That's another item that I just do not know where I'd get one. Because as far as I'm aware, I've bought all of the ones from available in shops. As far as I'm aware, I've bought all the mask shards available in various stores and shops and whatnot. Okay, I need to not take the first left. I need to take the second left out of here. If I can actually pogo my way up. That is first left. Yeah, there's a 100% chance I die, but only 50% at 2 health. This is very true. This is very true indeed. Okay, I think this is second left. That is second left. See, I'm missing like all of the fast travel points on the left side of the map. I do know where the one is that we saw a couple minutes ago. I just gotta actually get there. It is off to the left. There's also something up here. And something up there that I haven't been through yet. I'm gonna say let's go left here. And then die to this enemy. Yeah, let's go left and then die to a bunch of enemies in this room because I forgot. Yeah, I will go back to Songclave in a bit here. Oh gosh. I generally trust Team Cherry to not like have like major missables in their game that count towards like major progression. Okay, there we go. Slightly more effective. Yeah, that was a slightly more effective way to get through there. Yeah, like if I can get a fast travel point, that will work. Because a fast travel point would indeed count. Okay, I found the gap. Is that a hot springs? I'm not sure I trust hot springs in these sorts of games. I did find a new bench, though. They appear to be a hot spring, though it also appears to be slightly malfunctioning. Yeah, I hear somebody off to the right apparently enjoying the hot springs that have no water. Yeah, there appears to be just a minor... Oh, there we go. That's what I need to do. I just need to just activate it for a second there. Oh, shoot. That was a further way down than I expected. Is this the Sherm that you were talking about? Yeah, I got that breakable wall. I don't know if there's more breakable walls. But that is certainly a breakable wall. And we dropped a rather long ways down, actually. Okay, that is a breakable floor, apparently, also. And a whole lot of steam. Yeah, that is some slightly energetic steam in this area. Okay, there we go. I don't like that that whatever it is laughing at me. Cause yeah, whatever's up here is like laughing. Cause yeah, are we just breaking into somebody's bath while they're taking a bath? I feel like we are. Okay, we can open the door though. Oh, this does give me silk. That's at least slightly nice. Oh yeah, they're up here. You're tickling her. I mean, that is kind of the correct sound effect. Okay, that loops back through to there. Gotcha. And they're just hanging out in the baths that we just broke into while they were in there. Not sure the ramifications of that. Yeah, not entirely sure the ramifications of that. Yeah, they're not laughing at me. That's nice, at least. Oh, shoot. That was... We did get the bench, at least. Because, suddenly, arena time. Yeah, suddenly, it's arena time. Okay. Can I please actually fight the arena? I was not expecting, like, that full screen. Something attacked us with silk. Okay. These flying enemies are still just... They have so much health, and they can, like, parry you. Why is there a silk stealer here? Ah, shoot. There we go. Thought we do... Lassie Manet. Yeah, Yeah, that is Sherma, I'm pretty sure, at least. But yeah, they're just hanging out in the bath that we broke into. Okay, because I'd like to not... I'd like to not die, and I'd like to actually clear this arena at some point here. Okay, so enemy prioritization says I should take out the flying enemies first. Because flying enemies have the highest tendency to result in my imminent demise. Yeah, flying enemies have the highest odds of my imminent demise. Just due to the fact that I'm very bad at actually fighting them. How many stages is this arena, I wonder? Of course, there's now two of these guys in the area. Focus on one. Yeah, focus on one. Get one of the... Focus on the Silk Stealer. Okay, yeah, focus on the Silk Stealer. Yeah, enemy prioritization is a very useful strategy. Okay, because if I focus on the enemies that are giving me problems, I think this is long prepare for something else later on. Unless I have no idea if I would have already done it or whatever it is or not. Yeah, it was like, I think it was only like second try, which isn't too bad for an arena. Yeah, second try is not too bad for an arena. And I believe that this puts me where I wanted to go. I don't want to go into that room yet. But I believe that this puts me somewhere off to this right side. Yeah, I don't know what thing I did not do yet that you guys are referencing. Okay, that is a fast travel point unlocked. That is my first fast travel point on the left side of the area. Because I kind of am putting like this as like the middle of the area. And I have like 5 or 6 over... I have a bunch over here, but like... First time getting one on this side. Was there more stuff in this room that I skipped because I wanted to make sure I got the fast travel unlocked? I feel like there is. Yeah. Progress is being made. Just slightly slowly. Oh gosh, the silk-eating creatures in this area. I suppose the claw line would make them a little bit easier to fight. But yeah. Yes, favorite character is Lace. They are a fun little character. I think we fought them... Did we fight Lace once or twice? I feel like we did twice. Okay, there's just a bunch of silk over here. That's actually a lot of silk on that spool. Yeah, that's a lot. That was a lot of silk on that spool. And I'm pretty sure I wasted all of it. Okay, because I do want to take out these enemies. Because I'm guessing there's something... I was about to say, I'm guessing there's something over here, but apparently it all got stolen already. Yeah, I know we've met them a couple of times. I just can't remember how many times we've fought them. Yeah, that does clean up a fair bit of the map here. That does clean up a fair bit. Though apparently we're still missing a bunch of stuff in the slab also. Because we did get slabbed at one point. Okay, you said somebody was saying Songclave is where I want to go. So we can head to this enclave for at least a second here and check stuff. Now that I have the fast travel over here. Because there's some stuff on the thing. Yeah, building up Songclave. I don't have that much. Though, you know, might as well. Actually, I don't even have anything I can break to get that much. And I was gonna say, I could break one of my, like, rosary strands, but I don't even have that. I don't even have one of those right now. Because, yeah, we are actually making some progress, at least. Yes, so some tangible progress. Yeah. I like ignoring him. He's fun to ignore. Yeah, there's just so many things to do in the game. It's like an endless list of side quests. Yes, there's like the endless list of side quests. Have I still not sat at a bench? That was unexpected. Green Prince. I'd hoped to never step in these hateful halls, yet here I stand, as all those hapless bugs before. You've journeyed far from that damp cell, tall bug. If you would oppose the meanings of the Citadel, you have my respect. Humph. Then we share a rare stance, warrior. Few others seem possessed of will enough to resist. So many weak minds, drawn up and strung, in love with the great golden leech atop their lands. Farewell, tall bug, until we cross again. Or until death calmly claims us both. That's slightly disturbing, or slightly creepy. There is a bench up here. Yeah, let's actually use a bench for once. And actually get that marked off on the map. I don't see any other missing pathways, at least. Yeah. He's fun to ignore. Okay, because we can head off to the left. I still really need to get used to actually like doing the up dash on the wall. This is a very big room. This is still a very large room. It's not a whole lot there. There's not a whole lot there is the problem. Okay, we're back in the slab. Though we are in the slab with the items for the slab. Is that gonna open the door to the side? It is. Oh, that's why we couldn't just walk out that way before the last time we were here. Because there's also something that was up. Yes, just a slight prison. So just a slight little bit of a prison here. Was there something up out of this room? Oh, there's still items in this area that I haven't gotten. I want whatever that is. Shard bundle. Not as useful as I was hoping it would be, but still useful. Yeah, I'm guessing that because I think somebody mentioned the name Mountain, and I'm suspecting that's like the area off, like out to the left of the slab. Because that area, we had to like traverse slightly through that. Am I gonna die to this one random enemy? Yeah, we have made it to the slab, which is certainly an area. I don't think I've been in this room before. Like this part of it. I'm just hoping I maybe eventually find a... Ah, shoot. Yeah, I'm hoping that I can maybe also eventually find a mask shard somewhere. Because that would be very nice. That would be a very nice item to get. Okay, we have died in the slab again. At least we don't get re-imprisoned every time you do that. Because that could be a slight concern. Okay, and then just ignore all of them. And then be just a little bit more careful coming through this area. That I don't get just eviscerated by something. Yeah, go from the Bell Beast. I mean, it is it is an area that I haven't been through yet, up to the top side. And that's at least part of what I'm wanting to do, is like actually see the different pathways that I'm missing. Because there are quite a few of them. And I would like to not have there be quite a few of them. Okay, there we go. Slowly creeping my way through this room. Okay, there we go. Okay, there's a lot of areas. And there's also a lot of just traps in these areas. Right, it is very cold outside in this lab. Ooh, that is an item that I want. I like that. See, it's useful to explore. Because sometimes you get useful items that I was missing. Cause yeah, that's not the like most important item ever, but that is still helpful. Because there's nothing wrong with picking up a couple of extra items. It's not like the bugs here are using it anyways. What are you? I don't know what you are. You're not very strong, though. And like everything else in the slab, it's not particularly durable. I don't have the apostate key. I only got 2 out of the 3 slab keys. That is not a particularly good spot for that enemy to fall down into, I don't think. Yeah, because that's not the best area to fall, or for the enemy to have fallen into. But we have more or less made it through this area. Okay. Yeah, there's still some pathways that I haven't quite gotten yet. And then Bell Beast, and then we just never went this way. Ah, shoot. Ah, yeah, Mount Faye. I'm suspecting I'm gonna freeze to death if I spend too much time outside. Okay, I get it. What is the timer on freezing? The area that's quite celeste. I'm gonna head back to the bench just to get my 1 health back. But it looks like there's like 1, 2... There's a couple of claw line things in a row here. Okay, so it does definitely want you to have claw line to actually come into this area. Okay, that is... I'm guessing that the puzzle is going to be bouncing between the worm areas. Child-wielding needle. How far our wanderings take us. The cold air here bites through our shells as true as any blade. Warm yourself by my lantern while I call. Pharloom is a land of harsh extremes. Perhaps that is, in part, why the pilgrims have a culture of testing themselves against it so fervently. Perhaps. When I first encountered them, I had little respect for the weak, rag-bundled bugs. Too cowardly to even carry a weapon. Yeah, find white circle things that warm you up. There's probably all sorts of mechanics in this area. But, Dondaku. Sometimes we judge too quickly. There's a subtle strength to them, though it is difficult for me to truly understand it. I can buy a map, and I can buy a pin for the fast travel points. You have purchased last of my mapping stock. For now. Stay alive on your journey, and when our paths next cross, we may trade again. Okay, that's actually also kind of nice. Okay, like, all my stuff was kind of over on the right side. But that's a few fast travel points now. That is not a very useful map. Yeah, swimming in ice water is not particularly friendly. Okay. Yeah, that does a little bit of damage. But I can pretty quickly get around. Yeah, those are warmth circles. Okay, it's nice that it teaches you of the mechanics, at least. Sister Spider. Seeking commune with the creature atop this mount. Take the climb above as a test. A challenge beyond even our setting. Upon that summit gained, in creature hailed. Know it shall choose what gifts to grant, with death as likely as insight. That's a little bit freaky. Yeah, I don't know how long the, like, freezing timer is. I don't know how long the freeze timer is for this area. But we have quite the climb ahead of us. Yeah, this is gonna take a while, I suspect. Yeah, I suspect this is gonna take a while to actually make it all the way up. Because I can then climb up here like that and then miss my jump. Yeah, best for the repair the broken tool. That's good to know at least. That is good to know at least that this is the best area for repairing the broken tool. I just gotta actually figure out how to get through the area as best as possible without, ideally without freezing myself to death. Would be the, ideal there. Okay, that's a little bit tricky. Yeah, that is just a little bit tricky to make it through. Okay, that is some silk, and we are now, like, frozen solid. Okay, then. Not entirely sure where we're supposed to go from there. I'm guessing there's a warmth circle somewhere that I missed. I'm guessing that there's a warmth circle up here somewhere that I missed. Oh, shoot. I can dash. That is fair enough. Because that is an area. That is certainly an area. Yeah, because I do know that I do remember I have dash. I just gotta figure out where I'm actually trying to go, because trying to problem solve my path while also problem solving the timer does make things a little bit tricky. just a little bit. So yeah, this is not the easiest area I've ever seen. I can see why you guys were saying that this is going to be a tricky area to traverse. Okay, because then I need to, like, somehow keep going up, but I'm definitely don't have enough on the timer to do that right now. Yeah, I don't think I have enough on the timer to keep going up further. Okay, because I can sneak up here, sneak up here. There was stuff off to the left as well. That is not super traversable, though. Yeah, that's not super traversable off to the left. Yeah, That's an interesting... Yeah, that's an interesting little puzzle. Because there's not... Because, yeah, I can't really go up that side. Yeah, because I can make it a little bit. I just can't make it all the way up to whatever that is. Which means that whatever I need to do is definitely through this room. I just need to figure out how to traverse this room without freezing myself to death. Yeah, without just freezing myself too much. Because this is... It's a little bit tricky. Yeah, like, if it didn't have the timer, it would... I feel like it would still be a little bit difficult without the timer. Okay, because I can make it up to this point. There's just, like, nothing else over here that's useful. That's... I feel like that's a cocoon lost. Yeah, instead of Path of Pain, we have Path of Ice. Just a little bit of a chilly area. Yeah, and Hornet does not have a whole lot of the realm of ability of like insulation. Yeah, Hornet's a little bit lacking in insulation for this cold of a mountain. Yeah, there's a hook. I know there's a hook like up and to the left. That if I miss that, I'm just gonna run back to the like little warmth spot there. Why am I missing that all of a sudden? Because yeah, if I go here, I can go up here. Because then I can hook that. Please have a warmth circle. Okay. Okay, that is the warmth circle I've been missing. That wants to go fast to make it between the circles. Yeah, that is like actually a fast turnaround there. Okay. But yeah, you'll need to go faster for the first. Yeah, gotta go like hyper speed. But I know where this circle is, and I now know that there's one on the next wall also, which does help a fair bit to know that there's one here. Because that is... Because, yeah, that does give me an indicator. Yeah, GMS stands for something I'll figure out later on. Ah, shoot. I'm starting to make sense of where I need to go, though, at least. I almost feel like I don't have the best set of tools equipped for this area. Because a lot of these aren't actually super useful. Because there's no, like, Path of Pain style, like, honey charm that I can see. But yeah, get a stake ladder for a bit. That's perfectly fine. Oh gosh. Because yeah, this is like... You gotta move fast in order to not freeze in this area. Okay. Yeah, that's actually kind of tricky. Yeah, using the claw line does seem to help. Okay, we got a warmth circle. I'm gonna just heal while I can. I feel like we're up at the top of this first room, though. Okay, it is nice that they have little warmth things when I go between rooms. So I'm not like standing there completely frozen, at least. Yeah, it does not look like I can keep going up here, at least. Yeah. Lovely area, sure hope there's no enemies. Oh, there's gonna be enemies. I can basically guarantee that. Okay, so I think this is the drop down. If I drop down and I miss it, I'm going to be very sad. Okay, there's something off to the right there that I missed. But there's also something off to the left here. Okay, it is... There's a lot of silk on these bigger spools. Oh gosh, what is that? That is an enemy. All right then. It shoots laser beams at me. That is slightly less friendly. Okay, there was something right around there-ish that I missed. I'm just not sure what. Yeah, I don't see any shortcut I can open up yet, which makes me a little bit scared, because that means that this is a really long area. Yeah, this means that this is like a pretty long area. Oh gosh. And I misread the direction I needed to go there. Yeah, I misread that which way I needed to go. I thought I needed to keep going around to the side. That is a really long room. Oh, but then that means I gotta go, like, all the way back up. It was probably a shortcut that I missed in the other direction. Okay, let's try to move fast enough through here that I don't freeze. I say as I miss the very important jump. Because, yeah, this is a slightly tricky section. Okay. I can get through here generally with only taking, like, 1 tick of damage up to this point. Okay, because then I've figured out how to get... I know where to go now, at least. Yeah, I know where to go, at least, to get here. I'm guessing I need to break that from that shortcut from the top. Is what it seems like. Okay. Yeah, there's... I don't have a good way to get up there right at the moment. I did notice what looked like a ledge there. Okay, that's not actually anything. Okay, those things just explode into ice. Because why wouldn't they? Yeah, why wouldn't those explode into ice? Okay, that's not actually a pathway. Okay, I need to figure out a better way to deal with those laser beams that it launches at me. Because that thing's a little bit terrifying. And it'll blast me from a long ways across the map there. Okay, because there is warmth circles in this room. Of course, I've still got to figure out where it actually wants me to go. Hey, Alexander, welcome back. We are still slightly having a hard time navigating this area. No, we're making progress, though. But yeah, I can see why this area was noted as likely to be difficult. Okay, because then I can jump up here and completely miss my jump. At least I didn't take damage from it. Okay, I missed that jump again. Okay, jump, 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 jump up here. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I still haven't made it all the way up here yet without taking at least like 1 tick of damage. But I'm getting pretty consistent at getting up here with only taking 1 tick of damage. Which is, I suppose, definitely better than taking 2 ticks of damage. There's some... It almost looks like there's something off to the right here. But I don't think there actually is. And I can't... And there's not enough movement jank ability for me to skip this part of the game. Or this part. Okay, because I want to then actually make it here. Why do I feel like I should just, like, ignore the enemy in this area? And just, like, run... And just, like, run. I feel like that's a little bit better. And in slightly better shape than I did last time. Oh, we already dropped that. That is slightly unfortunate. Okay. We're making what I believe is tangible progress. Yeah, this is, I believe, tangible progress. Okay, we're back inside at least, but I want the bench. I want the bench, but I cannot bench. And that makes me sad. Because, I mean, there's money here that I can pick up, but I'm probably going to lose it all. Which is going to be my guess. Yeah, because I can't get to that bench yet. And that room is very cold. Is this a breakable wall? Oh, that is a breakable wall. Because it'll be very nice to have a checkpoint. I'm sad now. I can't afford the bench. And I don't... Yeah, I can't even afford the bench. And I don't think there's an easy way for me to get rosary beads. I don't think there's an easy way for me to get rosary beads in this area either. Oh, that's actually kind of makes me sad. Is there anything up there? Negative. Does this guy drop rosary beads? Also negative. I'm kind of hoping that I can find a way to get a couple of rosary beads here. Oh, I want that. That's a mask shard. I now know that there's a bench that's asking for 60 rosary beads over here. I don't think I can get that mask shard, though, is the problem. At least with my current abilities. I'm going to mark that there's a mask shard something over here. Because I have a sneaking suspicion I'm not going to survive through this area. And I really was hoping I'd get a checkpoint, but every bench costs money now. I am just slightly too broke. Okay, where does it want me to go here, though? Is there a breakable wall somewhere? I don't know where we're saying breakable wall. But yeah. I don't know where you were saying breakable wall, because... Oh, there's a breakable wall. There is a breakable wall there. Oh, that's probably enough money. That is enough money. Oh, that's actually nice. Now I'm not too broke. And I can actually afford bench. I like the bench. that was a good call. Now I can figure out what's through here. Yes, figure out if there's anything useful over this way. Ooh, there is an item. Memory crystal. I don't think I've seen one of these before. A memory of the bearer is formed of crystal. The memory will shatter into sharp spines when an enemy comes into contact. That's actually kind of useful. It's actually a useful item. Let's not break my worm. Let's not break my worm. Yeah, there's just a little bit of ice down there. I like the bench. But yeah, this mask shard looks like I have to double jump into it from the bottom. So I'm suspecting I just need to, well, get the double jump first. Actually, it's like more over there-ish. Yeah, even you haven't found this and you beat the final boss. There's so many just random little things tucked around the game. But yeah, I like having the bench because that means I've made tangible progress through the area. Given I'm almost certain to probably die at least a bit. Current objective is figure out where I need, or what the actual routing through this room looks like. Because it's hard to go fast when I don't even know where I'm trying to go fast to. It's at least part of the challenge here. Okay, that is another warmth bubble. There's something it looks like probably up. And then something off to the right. Up appears to be out of my reach right now. Yeah, up appears to be out of my... Accidental enter. Yeah, up appears to be slightly out of my reach right there. But yeah, figuring out where to go is a little bit of a puzzle. Ah, shoot. That was really not a good one to miss. Yeah, that was really not a good jump to misread right there. Because, yeah, some of these jumps, if I misread them, it's like instantly. I'm like nowhere close to a bailout point. Okay. But we're definitely making progress. It's just not the world's easiest area. Did I find my second silk heart? I don't think so. Okay, because I can kind of skip around a little bit here for the sake of going a little bit faster. Yeah, I can skip around a little bit to go faster. I can also take damage from that. And there is like no stable ground in this area. Okay, because then there's another warmth circle here. Yeah, blue tool. Probably not. Yeah, probably not. That's at least the tools I've got right now. Okay, because I can fall through here a little faster now that I sort of know what it's doing. That was still not a great one to misread. Okay. I I'm guessing what I need to do there is I need to grab the wall on the left and then jump off to the right. But also that wall on the left is covered in ice, so that might not actually work. Slowly problem solving. I should just not worry about my cocoon for the moment, or for the time being. Because yeah, I can kind of do some slightly skipping around type stuff to get up here. Oh shoot, I missed my claw line there twice in a row. Can I get back to the swarm circle? Okay. Okay, we're getting there. Yeah, Weave Light is the blue tool. Something that I'll be able to read once I'm not actively trying to traverse through dangerous terrain. Yeah, Weave Light's the blue tool that's currently giving me effectively a still card. What you're saying? Gotcha. Yeah. Oh, that one. Oh, I get what you're saying. Because yeah, that's a useful tool, I think, for this area. Okay, because now we are low on health. I should really stop worrying about my cocoon in this room. Because, yeah. Okay, yeah, that is the correct way to solve that puzzle. Or to problem solve that little bit of the room. That is not how to solve that part of the room. Okay. Because I should have grabbed that bit of the ceiling there. Is what I really needed to be doing. Is, yeah, grab that little bit of the ceiling. Do not fall through there. Yeah, there's one of these things again. Okay, I am learning how to fight them, though. Because that, I believe, is another shortcut. To some level. Yes, that is another shortcut. Though, is that an easier... I'm not sure if that's actually easier to get to. Than just retraversing back through the other rooms to here. Eh. I think I do move my bench back over. Yeah, I'm thinking I do move my bench back to this one temporarily, because this is a much easier climb than this one, I think. Though also I suspect there's a bench up close by anyways. I just gotta not die traversing through this room. I went the wrong way. Okay. I'm like, okay. I started having a slight panic attack there. Just a little bit. Yeah, that's a bench. Okay, I'm gonna just go back to the bench. That was not a good start to that climb. Okay, because I can make it through the area if I know where I need to be going. Okay, there we go. Now where? Up here somewhere? Yes, up there somewhere. And then let's not miss that next time. But yeah. A lot of it's just figuring out where I need to actually go, because it's hard to both move fast and read the terrain. Or read the level geometry here. And also that jump's a little bit awkward. Yeah, I can definitely... Oops, shoot. I'm definitely getting it there. Without... If it's possible to make it through this entire biome without damaging enemies. I'm not sure I'd believe you on that one. Yeah, I'm not sure I'd believe you on that one. Yeah, I really need to make sure I get this first jump correct, because we are in the cold timer now. Yeah, having the 2 silk hearts is quite nice, honestly, for this area. Because it lets me use my claw line more. I missed that jump. Okay. Yeah, missing some of these jumps is slightly unfortunate, just because they're hard to get back around. Yeah, Mount Bay is so much fun. Honestly, it kinda is. like it is honestly kind of fun, just because it's so different from a lot of the rest of the game, which just makes it stand out more. If I can actually make this jump, though. Ah, shoot. Yeah, it's just... I like the variety. Make one jump. Use the fact that I have the abilities to make my life a little bit easier there. Okay, because then I can make it there, and I can miss my jump. I did not mean to break that lamp. I am going to regret that in very short order. Oh gosh. Of all the ways to die. Yeah, casually added the Himalayas in a bug game. Hopefully that lamp is now restored. Okay, because I can bounce up there. Oh, my cocoon's like literally right up top. Okay, the cocoon being there messed up my pathing a little bit. Yeah, pretty unique way. I mean, if I was actually going skiing, I'd have slightly more or slightly warmer clothes than Hornet seems to have here. Making it around that corner is just like a problem point for me. Yeah, making it around that one corner is just a problem point for me at this, I think. Okay, that is actually kind of an interesting way to have to solve that problem. Or have to get through there. Okay. Okay, because then I can kind of go here. Okay, there we go. Have I played trying with D-pad instead of control stick? I generally prefer the control stick. Occasionally I can play with the D-pad. But I do like the control stick because I'm not having to move my thumb as much to flip directions. But yeah, it is a good call out of something to try. Oh shoot. Cause yeah, it's just different ways of playing. Where am I trying to get to? Please be a warmth up here somewhere. Okay, there is a warmth up here. An ancient tuning mechanism. This feels like needling. Oh, I didn't want the game to prompt me, but I suppose that works. Now, this is a pretty fun little area. Yeah, this is a fun area, I think. Oh, there's something over there screaming. I do like that my screen's like large enough that I actually can have to turn my head to look at the different corners of my screen. I'm not sure what. Yeah, it's a burb. Received the Fey Down cloak. Fabled feather down, layered within the cloak. Leap again while airborne. Soar above foes, reach new heights, strike from above. I like that. That is very much a double jump sounding ability. Though I'm now freezing cold. Oh, am I not freezing cold anymore? I heard the sound effect. Oh, I'm not freezing cold anymore. Oh, that's actually nice. Break the rock. Yeah, just break all the rocks. Yeah, I suspect the waters aren't safe. Yeah, what I did is I heard the little "you're cold now" effect, and immediately panicked and started running. Yeah, that's actually a nice upgrade. Because yeah, then there's a mask shard I saw off to the left somewhere. If I can figure out where I even am. Okay, I think. Yeah, I'm trying to debate my pathing here. Okay, because that's some spikes under the ground. Yeah, that's some spikes on the floor there. Okay. Because I feel like if I slightly jank my way here, I can heal. Yeah, water still hurts. That kind of tracks. Okay. Because there's definitely still secrets in this area. Even if my primary reason for coming here was to get the double jump. My secondary reason is to get upgrades. And I will grab my friendly neighborhood mask shard at some point here. Is there somebody living up here? There is. Mask maker. A visitor. Grand you are. But you already have a mask. Already a face. It is for those without that I must carve. When I keep talking to you, all deserve a face. A chance to be, until I wither. For the faceless I shall provide. To exist, a face is needed. It is the essential thing. I feel like that's all I'm going to get. To work. To work. The masks must be carved. All deserve a face, a chance to be. Until I wither, for the faceless I shall provide. Okay, yeah, I think he's just talking. I can beat his face off, his mask off for a secret dialogue. I don't want to be mean to him. He's not hurting me. He's not hurting anybody that I'm aware of. Though I have a sneaking suspicion he's yeah, I have a sneaking suspicion he might actually be, I don't want to be mean to the enemy, or to the not enemies. Oh, is this another shortcut down somewhere? It's a shortcut down somewhere. I mean, somebody's got to be, friendly to the cursed bugs in this land. Where even am I? Because I do want the mask shard. That was somewhere over here. I remember seeing it off to the left of the bench, and my marker's off to the left of the bench, so I'm assuming it's off to the left of the bench. Which kind of remind me vaguely of like a ski lift. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, it kind of reminded me vaguely of a ski lift. Yeah, I'm gonna unmarker the map right there, because I should be able to just go grab it now. Yeah, skiing is fun. Oh, thank goodness I have the equivalent of 4 health in a boss fight now. That is the greatest thing ever. to finally have. Yeah, jump off the peak to the right when I get a chance to. I don't think it's that difficult for me to get back up there. Especially now that we're not, like, on the timer. Yeah, now that we're not on the timer, it should be pretty straightforward for me to get back up there. Because a lot of the difficulty was just me struggling with the timer, and also I have a double jump. The double jump will distinctly help. Okay, because yeah, given that a lot of the difficulties I was having were due to just being on the timer. Though that is going to slightly mess me up, I think. Yeah, I'm like getting slightly thrown off by the double jump right there. Oh gosh. I'm like, that should not be that difficult. Oh shoot. Yeah, the double jump is actually gonna mess me up here. Because I'm so used to not having the double jump at this point. I mean, I suppose climbing back up without the double jump, or with the double jump, is a good point for me to get used to it. Because this is a little bit silly. I'm just not used to it now. Okay, there we go. Had to focus a little. Had to give myself just a little bit of a focus there. Yeah, the music here is very. It is very pretty music in this area. It definitely fits the like cold and like crystal vibes. Yeah, claw line through the thin bit. Yeah. Yeah. That's the correct way to do things. Here we do things the incorrect way. And repeatedly die due to having the double jump and it messing and just throwing me off. I just keep getting thrown off by the double jump. Okay, can I save this? Maybe. Maybe I can save this. Maybe not. Nope. Yeah, the absolute shaw. Yeah, claw line through the thin bit. Yeah. Because, yeah, I will jump off the peak to the right once I can actually make it up there. Though I suppose I can probably go around the other way also. Because I think I unlocked a shortcut, though that might not be viable. Yeah, the not freezing I thought would make it easier, but the double jump makes it harder. Because it, like, just puts me into weird positions that I'm not expecting to be in. Up, shoot. Right, claw line through the thin bit. Just like that. Not like that. Close enough to like that. Yeah, close enough. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that was close enough. But I'm pretty sure I can take this shortcut back up to the top anyways. We're getting there. Because, yeah, I feel like Actually, can I reclimb this room or no? Actually, it looks like I might not. Actually, it looks like I can't reclimb up this room. Okay. That's a little bit unfortunate. I thought I was being clever and smart there. Yeah, the double jump just keeps... I keep not expecting to go... Yeah, gotta use your double jump, then drift to the right. I think my internet's alive again. I think my internet's alive again. It definitely dropped there for a second. Yeah, I think my internet's good. It's back. Okay, somewhat alive again. It's about the best I think I'm gonna get right now. Yeah, that's about what I expect I'm gonna get is... It's mostly back. Hey, give it like 3 weeks and my internet will actually be fixed. Like, consistently so. So, it's getting there. Yeah, so only like 3 more weeks of slightly janky internet. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I do not like my internet service provider sometimes. My current one, at least. It will be a wondrous day when I have better internet again. Okay, because, yeah, but intentionally burning my... Yeah, but my strategy for that room is to... Okay, I've gone through that room correctly 0 times out of 10. And I find that slightly entertaining. Okay, I'm just gonna knock it off the platform. Because then it's not that far. It's not that far up. It's not that far back up here to the bench. So I just gotta casually reclimb the entire mountain. It's better be worth it to jump off, to be able to whatever the jump off to the right is. Given how much of a pain climbing back up this mountain's proving to be. Okay, then there's a bug off to the right. It is just nice to not have the constant fear of freezing getting in my way now. Okay, I could definitely have double jumped that. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's worth it if you remember correctly. Oh, we'll see here in not that long, honestly. Given we're basically back up to the top. Okay, you said jump to the right. How far to the right can I go? I can make it quite a ways over here. Because I'm basically... Yeah, basically... Something on the wall, gotcha. Because I basically just cleared, like, the entire area. Luckily, it's not that difficult for me to get back up there again. Okay. Take two. I almost jumped into the spikes. Or I suppose technically take three, because the first take was when I got the double jump. Something along this wall, you think? Oh, there is a secret here. Ooh, there's a bench. I like benches. An old rune displaying the design for a weaver weapon. I still have only found exactly one pale ore in the entire game. Yeah, I've still only found exactly one ore in the entire game, and I used that to get, I think, the magma bell. What's my marker for this? Because I have another one down there. I'm using the yellow marker for that. I know where it is now, though. Yeah, I know where it is. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to come back here once I find another ore somewhere. I'm sure I've missed like 30 of them at this point. Yeah, I'm sure I've missed like at least 30 or 40 of the ores at this point. We are falling all the way down. You know what? All the way down we go. All the way down. Cause yeah, I just don't have the ability to repair it. Where am I? Oh, I'm like all the way. I mean, I suppose if me saying I'm falling all the way down and then falling all the way down does track. Okay. Yeah, at some point I will find a better ore and be able to repair that tool, or that item. Oh gosh, the double jump is going to be so nice. It does have the absolute best damage in the game. The swag levels of the tool, or it doesn't have the best damage, but the swag levels are off the charts. Oh, that means I can get up from this bench now. Because I think this one... No, it wasn't that bench. It was this bench down here in Blasted Steps. Had something that was off to this that was like a double jump required area. There's so many areas that were like locked behind the double jump ability. And I now have the double jump ability. That makes me very happy. It's both benches. It's also, I think there was a double jump something over, or the Bilewater map was double jump. There's a lot of stuff from double jump. Yeah, like a massive portion of the game I feel like just opened up for me. Just with so many options of places I can go. Is that wall breakable? No. Oh, it's this guy. Hoy then, what's a fancy-prancy bug like you creeping into Grindel's cozy little nook for? Heard we had some nice stuff, did ya? Oh, ha, ha, ha. All kinds of tasty goodies find their way here, that's for sure. I care little for how you procured your goods, thief. If you have something worth trading, I may part with my rosaries. Well, we never say no to a fair swap. Heh. Now take a look at what we've got. Thief's Mask. Niche Pick. A spool fragment is pretty good. Psalm Cylinder, Crafting Kit. And then some rosary strings. Interesting. Yeah, the prices here are a bit of a robbery. I mean, not sure what you're expecting from Grindel. But that is a new marker on the map. That is definitely a new spot of the map that I have now made it to. I really need rosaries. I may jump over to Grand Bellway is a pretty good spot and farm a couple of rosaries. I farmed just a couple of rosaries up. Apparently I'm missing something right there. But yeah. Go up the other bench blasted steps if you want also. I suppose. Oh yeah, because there is a path there that might be traversable now. Actually, I think I'm going to check that out first. Because we just have so much more movement capability now. Let's not fall into the angry sand. I say as I proceed to then immediately fall into the angry sand. Yeah, falling into that was a snipe. Yeah, that was, I definitely got sniped by that conch fly there. Like up left from where I fell into the angry sand there also. Really? Can also go that way. There's a lot of spots. I'm gonna hit the bench real quick. I'm just gonna hit the bench real quick before I do that. Because it looks like I might be able to sneak up over here now. Up through... Not there, not there, not there. There is a slightly unstable ceiling in this area. Maybe not. That might be just like still marginally too high up of a jump. That might still be like marginally too high of a jump. Oh, no, it's not. I'm not sure that helps me at all. Okay, that is slightly tricky. Yeah, slightly tricky. Okay. Because I do want to make it up there. And I'm suspecting that it needs me to do this basically twice in a row in order to clear up to wherever we're going. Okay, there we go. Because this is a new area. Yeah, this is a new area. Okay, and we are going to die in this area because I don't have enough health or something. Okay, I'm trying to get some silk off of a couple of these enemies. I think that was a mask shard that I just saw up there. That is something. And I lose all my, and I die. Okay. It did not... You legit did not know this area is possible before spoilers. It's possible. It's just apparently slightly tricky. I want that item. Yeah, I want that item. Let me make sure the rocks are clear. Because, yeah, that jump is a little bit tricky on the timing. Yeah, that jump is just a little tricky on the timing to actually make it into this area. But I will take it. Yeah, I don't think that's an unintentional sequence break, at least. Because this feels like an intentional way into the area. Where did my cocoon go? Okay. That should put me back on stable ground with enough to heal a little bit. Because then I can launch myself over here. Okay, that's a little bit of a tricky little room to navigate through. We got a mask shard. I'm guessing that's what this whole area is for, is just that protecting that mask shard. So I'm not gonna be too concerned that I die on the way out of here. Yep, that now perish. Because, yeah, that's a nifty little secret. Oh, is it? It's the one in Wormways, isn't it? This one right here? That I can now make it to also. I think that's going to be my next objective, is that Weaver Nest. Yeah, I think that's my next objective, is to get that Weaver Nest. Because I think that one was just barely out of reach of my jump before. Which I don't think will be just barely out of reach of my jump anymore. I think... Yeah, I think I'm going to hit the bench and then come at it from the lower direction. Kind of come at it from here up and over. Actually, why not just fall down? Yeah, might as well visit Eva since I'm going to be in the area. I think that was the one down in Weaver Nest Alta, if I'm remembering correctly. Okay, I need to actually go slightly further over. Yeah, I think they were the one in Weaver Nest Alta. Okay, gotta make it over here eventually. Gotta make it to Wormways. Ah, right. Right, Wormways has worms. I'm not sure why I had forgotten that Wormways has the worms for the ceiling. Given it's kind of the area's whole deal. And just casually forgetting about, like, the area's whole shtick. I'm just gonna make sure I have enough silk to heal for when I inevitably get munched on by a worm. Okay. Yeah, get wormed. I don't remember the navigation through this area, though, is kind of the challenge. I don't think it was that difficult of an area to navigate. Up, get wormed. Definitely get wormed. Hey, look, rosary beads. Money. I would need that at some point here. Okay, I think the answer was like down, left, and then up again. So down, left, and then it'll be up again on the far side of this room. I think was the correct way to get there. Or at least a way to get there. Yeah, generally, if you hold left, you go left. I suppose this is a valid assessment of the situation. Actually, I'm going to heal. I'm going to use my heal and then use my Weaver Silk Heart thing to open it. Do that in a slightly different order. There we go. Weaver Nest Cairn is full of worms. Yep, definitely still a worm-filled area. I'm honestly not sure what I was expecting. Yeah, I'm not sure why I was not expecting a bunch of worms. I suppose I can heal pretty easily still, though. Okay, there's something here. Ooh, daughter of a distant land. We who remained have waited long. Bind our strength to yours. Reclaim the future of our haunted kingdom. Bind. I definitely did not have to look down at my control to remember which one the circle button was. Sharp Dart. Press R1, pierce through enemies in a blur of blade and silk. Honestly, that one sounds pretty cool. Yeah, that ability sounds pretty fun. Hey, if they didn't want me to do movement jank with abilities, they shouldn't be giving me abilities to let me do slight movement jank. Because that feels like a second dash, kinda. That kind of feels like a second dash. I like that. I like that one. I think that's everything in this area. Yeah, I think that's everything in this area, though. Was just that item. Now I just have to get back out of here. I gotta slightly sneak out of the area. Now I just gotta figure out how to get back out of slightly worm-filled worm area. Because I didn't see any breakable walls. Doesn't mean there's not any breakable walls. I'm just... There were, I didn't see them. Is this the way I want to go? This way goes, at least. Yeah, this way at least goes. I'm trying to make it out of the area, game. Thank you very much. Okay, sneak through. Escape. Go, accidentally bash some poor random bug. Because I think we are pretty close to the village now. Yeah. Yeah, Yeah, we're pretty close to Bone Bottom. I think this is Bone Bottom. Is this Bone Bottom or am I complete? Yeah, this is Bone Bottom. Or I was about to say, is this Bone Bottom or am I going completely crazy with the names again? Yeah, that looks like that was the only thing over in that section. So I can go back down to Weaver Dust Alta, which is around. Okay. Hey, luckily there's no bridge here. that would make it slightly more inconvenient. Like 2% more inconvenient to make it through here. Did I just one-shot that? I did just one-shot that. I'll take it. Yeah, I'll take having one-shot abilities on at least a couple of enemies now. Okay, where were they in this area? I think they were down. The highly energetic elevator. And then they were, where? Over to the right? Yeah, there they are. Lady, my senses resound. You seem so far beyond the bounds of a bug. Permit me to gaze again upon your nature, that I may offer clarity. Did I get clicked out of the game? I got clicked out of the game. So yeah, it's reasonable to check. Because I don't know what the unlock conditions for stuff are either. Gain the Vesti Crest. Equip additional tools independent of one's crest. That's actually a good that's actually really nice. Lady, if in your travels you are able to further expand your nature, return to me. With what power I possess, I may be able to aid you further. If my nature expands as you say, Eva, I shall return. I mean, that's still definitely worth the trip down here. That having just even one extra tool is going to be super nice. Right. Open door before go through door. Do not just run into door. Just running into door is not an effective way to pass through a door. or neither. I have to go check what tools I actually have before I know what tool I'm going to equip there. Because I do not remember. Because I've been pretty consistent with my loadout for quite a good chunk of the game. We got a yellow tool. Because I think... You know, I think we do put the equivalent of the Gathering Swarm on. Because that's because I do like having... I do like money. At some point here, I need to go back and buy the map from... Or the map for Bilewater. I just don't want to go back to Bilewater right away. Because Bilewater is Bilewater. So I think we go to Grand Bellway first before Bilewater, because I'm going to need some rosary beads anyways. And there's a couple of enemies right here that I can quickly go and poke. Actually, let me use the bench first. Because I have 17% of a plan. Yeah, I have 17% of a plan right now. Because our cocoon is also, like, in the middle of nowhere. So I think I want to bash up that enemy. And then get my cocoon back into this area. Yeah, get my cocoon back over here, or back to me in a controlled manner. Given it doesn't really have any... I don't really have any rosary beads in my previous cocoon that I'm worried about losing. So I think I bash up that. Or intentionally throw there. I think I intentionally throw right there. So I can get my cocoon into this part of the map. And now I have my cocoon back. Yeah, we got the double jump. Which means I need money so I can buy the BioWater map. Yeah, we are making some pretty solid progress. Because yeah, having double jumps means I suddenly have a lot of capacity to unlock stuff. Did I get the red tool? I don't have an ore. I have it marked on my map as this is a shop that requires me to have an ore to, or the, yeah, I don't have the metal to craft it. This is actually a pretty fast way to get at least a couple hundred rosary beads. I don't know how much the BioWater map, I don't know how much the BioWater map costs. Yeah, I don't know how much the BioWater map costs here. Probably not more than 150 if I had to guess. Yeah, I'm gonna say not more than 150. Because yeah, I don't have any... That's the second ability that I have marked on my map as I know where I can get it. Because we have the one down... Or over here, this yellow pin also that needs a crafting material. Then we have the one over Mount Faye that needs it. Oh, I can also do that jump a lot easier now. Can't I? I just like, yeah, maps should not be that expensive. I just can't, I just don't know because I've not been able to talk to them at any point. Why do I feel like BioWater was intended to be done with double jump the entire time? Given how much ease, given how perfectly spaced all these platforms are. Yeah, given just how perfectly spaced all the platforms are, I have a sneaking suspicion that I was supposed to have double jump the entire time. Okay, because I can now fight them there. Yeah. Because I've done a lot of exploration of BioWater without the double jump. And just based off of how much nicer this is, I have a sneaking suspicion I was supposed to have the double jump from the start. Chakra. You too brave these bogs. The heights of Pharloom offer harsh welcome. So winds my master's path, and so I follow. Yet true you speak, this is no place for me. That citadel's shadow falls heavy here. I can sense its horrid bulk besides. It is no surprise to see it choke these caverns dank and stagnant. That monstrosity of metal and stone cares not for the lands it consumes. 90. It is 90, so a little bit more than 80, but I still got a little bit too much money there. Thank you, game, for actually having the map of BioWater, letting me have the map of BioWater now. I don't even care so much about immediately clearing all of BioWater. I just wanted to get the map so I stopped having a giant unmapped area off to the side. That was my primary concern. Though I feel like there's stuff up there. But there's also lots of other stuff I have now that I have unlocked, now that I have double jump. I think I leave BioWater again. Because I don't like it here. Yeah, but BioWater is not my favorite area ever. I will come back because I'm guessing that it's important. But I think that's enough bile water for now. I accomplished my goal of getting the map for bile water. Yeah. Just, I mean, I could explore till I get a bench, but then there's an exit here. And it's not like it's that far through, because I kind of want to see what some of these other areas I'm missing are. Yeah, getting to the biowater bench is so worth. All right, I am apparently very easy to convince. Yeah, apparently I'm very easy to convince to do things. So we shall go to the bench. I mean, we do have the double jump now, and that is that is something that has been unlocked now that we have the double jump, and that's kind of my new goal right now, is do stuff that involves, or collect things that involve double jump. I am getting swarmed. Yeah, I was just getting swarmed right there. Yippee. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's let that guy explode. Kaboom, kaboom. We will make it through this area pretty easily, I think. Actually, maybe not so easily. This is still bile water. What is that? Yeah, that thing appears to have some slight health concerns. I have some slight health concerns regarding the local wildlife. Yeah, they went so hard on the soundtrack. I'd argue it's probably not unnecessarily hard. Okay, I feel like those things bouncing are probably deal damage. Okay. Because I gotta climb up. I mean, I suppose I can slide along the walls as well. This room feels important. Those things do, I think, actually give me some silk. They do indeed. I'm trying to not goop water myself like that, because I was gonna try to heal, but apparently I goop watered myself, and that makes me slightly sad, especially given that there's now more stuff here. Okay, there's something over here. Ooh, item. Memory locket. Memory locket's pretty good. Yeah, writing down. There's a bench somewhere. Okay, because yeah, there's a bench somewhere. Left bench is goated. I'm suspecting there's probably a bench here-ish and probably a bench here-ish. It's kind of my theory. Though also, if I'm wrong, then I just got some free silk from the weird floaty things. Yeah, some free silk's never gonna hurt either. Yeah, free silk doesn't hurt. Okay, is this a bench? No, this is an entire room. Biowater's a big area. I mean, this might still have a bench down here. Okay, come on. Slowly making progress. Slowly running out of health. I see what looks like a breakable wall there. Okay, let's heal. Is that not actually a breakable wall? No. Yeah, the little wisps respawn in room load if I really need silk. Yeah, I figure. Is that really all there is in this room? It's just a couple of... I'm gonna intentionally jump into the water and regret it. Yeah, I intentionally jump into the water, wind up definitely regretting jumping into the water. Okay, because now I need to not only get enough silk to heal myself, but I need to get enough silk to heal myself basically twice. Because these things are... Do they respawn in the other room also? Because they respawn in the other room is a bit more straightforward to... Would be a little bit more straightforward to farm them in. It looks like yes. Because I want my health to be a little bit more full than it is. I'm trying to not... Yeah, I'm shell shards and maggot water. Yeah. I'm trying to get my health up a little bit. Let's not die to the wispies. That would be embarrassing. Yeah, that would be a little bit embarrassing to die to the wispy things here, because they're not even a difficult enemy to avoid. But they do give me a little bit of silk. And lacking in benches... Lacking in benches, silk is my friend. Okay, there we go. Do I heal twice? I think I full heal myself here. So sorry, this is gonna take a second to get enough silk for this. But I think I want to have full health before I keep going through bile water, because bile water is bile water. And having just having more health feels like a good idea. Okay. No longer at death's door. Oh, bench sign. I think it is pointing to where I thought the bench was gonna be. Yeah, I think it was pointing to where I thought the bench was gonna be, which is kind of like up. Okay, this... That is slightly less convenient. Not a bench if I die. As I was saying... Yeah, as I was saying, not a bench if I die on the way to the bench. And then, what do you know? Tis what it is. It's not actually that far through the area, I don't think. But just the timing on that one was pretty funny, I'd say. Okay, there we go. Oh, wait, right, I need to go down and around and not up and over yet. Oh, that did not work. Oh, shoot. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I can definitely make it up here. Yeah, it's not the most difficult spot to get back to. Yeah, it's not... Yeah, it's at least not terribly difficult to get back through this room. I think I'm going to get to use the Wispies to heal up again. Oh, shoot. It's not... Fall into the spikes and die. Yeah, it's the abundance of benches. Team Cherry aren't monsters. I mean, they kind of are. With this jump here. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get health in this room again. Because I can get health in this room pretty easily. It does mean the benches are decently well placed. Okay, let's not die. Let's not die to the Wispies. The Wisps would be slightly embarrassing to die to again. Or to die to. And I can... Yeah, the other helpful thing is that this room right here especially is pretty helpful for healing. Because it's basically an all-you-can-eat silk buffet. Methinks I get enough silk to be able to heal again before I take off from the room. Yeah, methinks I could do... I do that. Just get a little bit more silk so that I can have one more round of healing in whatever the next room I need to heal in is. Without, and hopefully I don't fall into the goop water. Hopefully I don't fall into the goop water. Okay. Because falling into the goop water again would be unfortunate. Or falling into goop water would be unfortunate. Because it's not... Oops, shoot. It's not... It shouldn't be... This should not be this difficult. Yeah, this should really not be as difficult as I'm making it. Of course I fall into the goop water. I don't think that's where the bench is. Because that's the wrong side. It is where my cocoon is. But that doesn't help me heal right now. Because I'm a little bit short on the health. It is not bench time yet, apparently. That is also moderately unfortunate. I think that was an even more unfortunate spot than the last one. Ah, well. I know where the bench is now, though. Which means I don't know what that means. That means I can go straight to the bench, I suppose. Okay, let's bop him. And completely miss the jump. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, I got the cocoon at least, and then proceeded to immediately die again. Okay, can I, like, get enough silk off this guy to be able to heal? I suspect yes. Because it's not that much. Those guys aren't that difficult to fight. Okay, then I can sneak back up here. Okay, there we go. Yeah, the bloatworks, they are very pogoable. That is definitely true. They are a very pogoable enemy type. Okay. Okay, that was just slightly rude. I think I still make sure I've got the healing. Yeah, the big guys don't seem to be able to attack up. I just gotta get above them. I keep seeing them, but I'm pretty sure if I try to go for those guys that are floating over the goop water, I'm going to wind up in the goop water and be slightly sad. Okay, I think... I'm debating how to best do this, because I know where the bench room is now. And I don't necessarily need to skip out on the bench room. Or, like, I can go... Or, words are hard. I can go directly to the bench room, I think. And then I can explore from that point. Assuming I'm not going to get trapped at this bench or something like that. Because y'all seem very excited about me, Ah, shoot. That was somewhat suboptimal. And by somewhat suboptimal, I mean very suboptimal. Ah, shoot. Okay, this room, I'm missing something obvious for how to get through that room. Because that particular room is proving to be a problem. It's proving to be a bit of a pain point for me. And I'm guessing it has something to do with just not countering enemies correctly. Because it's really not that... It really should not be that difficult, I don't think. To the point where we've died 3 times. Okay. Take that guy out because he's in the way. Yeah, it's like just that like one... The small walls with the spikes on top are a lot easier if you poke off the spikes on top. Right, I can poke off the spikes. That would definitely make things significantly easier. Yeah, that would definitely be something I'm missing that would make my life about 1,000 times easier. Is that you can definitely pogo the spike walls. Okay, let's not die getting back through this room again. Or let's not die getting back through this room. That would be this would be a somewhat embarrassing room to die in. I feel like. Yeah, stay on the right wall and just kill the one bloat roach from below. Honestly, given that it is that second one that keeps giving me a lot of problems, that might not be a bad call. Because I don't think they can really attack. I don't think they really attack down either. Yeah, I don't think they really attack down either. So that might honestly be the play, is just take the room a little bit more slowly and poke them, and just poke the bloat roach. I think I like that strategy. Yeah, I think I like that strategy. Yeah, they are very horizontally inclined. Honestly, I'm gonna do it to both of them. Just so I don't fall on this guy's head while I'm trying to deal with the upper one. Of course, he's now too high in the air for me to hit. I also have no idea how much health those things have. They have that much health. Okay, I can at least get my cocoon back. Yeah, they are very horizontally inclined enemies. Okay, I missed my attack on that one. There we go. That's probably gonna make my life about 1,000 times easier now. If I can then figure out how to get up from here. Oh, shoot. I do at least have my pathway through. Okay. Yeah, I just need to make it to the right wall now. And not... I need just a little bit more height. Okay, I think I want to wait... for it there. Okay, that is... not the one that I care about. Okay. I need to figure out how to get up further now. I think I jump off this wall, then go back to the right. Yeah, like that. Yeah, there's hopefully bench time this time. I don't like the bloat roaches because they still just get in my way and cause me to do silly things and die. This one has a lot of health. Okay, hopefully it's bench time now. Well, why didn't I I definitely should have expected that. Yeah, I definitely should have expected that. That is certainly a bench. Yeah, I'm not sure why I didn't expect that. Because that was entirely predictable. No, that's totally fine. that is quite amusing. Oh, shoot. That feels like I don't have enough verticals again. Yeah, that really feels like I don't have enough vertical to get up there again. So I think I just go through this side. Yeah, at least I don't have to pay for this one. I saw how broken that bench was, so I shouldn't be surprised that, I mean, we're already goop watered, so it's not like the goop's new. Okay. That's mildly disturbing. Yeah, there's not a lot of stuff in bile water. Yeah, my current goal is not die to these guys or their traps in this room. Because they are like absolutely everywhere. Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of explore till I run out of health, I think is my general theory for the moment. Which is probably not gonna be that much longer till I run out of health. Given given the locale I find myself in. Downright for bench. Is it downright from here or downright from a different room? Because I am like actually like critically low on health. Do the wisps in this room regenerate? They do. Whether or not I can kill enough of them without dying to heal is a different question. Because I do occasionally like clip one of the wispy things. Left, up, and then down, right again. I found a healing room though. I will take the fact that I found a room that I can heal in. Because I really desperately need some health. And this is a couple of rooms ago. Yeah, and having this room here, I do think I'm happy with having. Okay, because I can keep healing. And yes, I clipped that one there, so I took a point of damage. Okay. Yeah, I'm just trying to get some health back for the moment. Because I want to be able to not die. And yeah, the fact that the wisps respawn does help a lot. Okay, so yeah, it was like left, up, and then down, right again. I am so far off the map. Yeah, you really don't like the Reaper up slash? Made you a little bit anxious. I know where the Reaper up slash is. So it's like left, up, and then like... Is it up through this room? Ah, shoot. I should really be more careful about the traps. Then, like, maybe down here? No? No? Is that just a hole?
Got it.
Okay, there are a lot of traps in this area. At least the traps are pretty readable, all things considered. Down right in this room. I don't know where down right in this room would, like, be directionally speaking. Other down? Because there's this down. I don't think this is the down you're talking. And I don't... Is this the down you guys are talking? Is that a breakable wall to the right? That is a breakable wall to the right. Is it through here? I don't know if I trust... I don't know if I trust it. Because that last bench was not... It was a little bit of a liar. Okay, that is an actual bench for once. Okay, I'll take an actual bench. Then this is a shortcut. Oh, I know this room. Yeah, I know this room. There's guys in the cocoons. Okay, that's actually a bench. There we go. That counts as progress. Inspect. Their shells are ours. Their souls are ours. Our hate is forever. That doesn't sound like they're very friendly. Is it possible for me to get out of this bench without goop watering myself? I think the answer is yes. The answer might be no. Yeah, pay no attention. Okay, that is technically possible for me to get out of there without gooping myself. It's just gonna be... It's just slightly tricky to do so. Yeah, clawline double jump would get me out of there. But hey, we got the bench. That is a major win. Is getting a bench in bile water. This room did not go as smoothly as I was hoping. That did not work out how I wanted it to. Yeah, that did not work. Yeah. That water becomes an absolute cakewalk, we say as I proceed to definitely not treat it like a cakewalk. Okay. But hey, I think I've... Yeah, I just need to be a little bit better on my timing there. But that is definitely doable. Yeah, that part's definitely going to be doable without taking any goop water here. From what I know of Team Cherry's design philosophy for games, there's gonna be something useful over here. Yeah, see, now the issue is I just have to complete the area. Because we've benched. I'm gonna use these guys to heal up. This seems like a pretty good spot to heal. Yeah, because I can pretty easily de-goop myself and then get enough silk to heal. It's not that difficult of an area to get out of from the bench either. Because we're not going up, we're going down. And down is an easier direction to go than up. At least I think so. Okay, because now I can... Oh, shoot. Because, yeah, now I can kind of actually, like, just sneak. Kind of try to sneak out of here a little bit. That did not work as anticipated. Okay, that kind of worked. I'm so gonna lose this money later, but I gotta do bile water anyways. It's just a area of all time. Okay, I think, yeah. To make it over here. Because there's definitely items in this, or there's definitely stuff in this area. That was not very smooth. Yeah, that was not a particularly clean entrance to this room. Okay, there is some silk. Yeah, I'm just trying to not goop myself too badly. Because if I don't have goop, I can heal. Yeah, bile water is certainly an area. Yeah, but bile water is certainly an area that exists. Actually, it's not. It's honestly not, like, horribly terrible. Yet. I don't like that. Yeah, I don't like that, given I don't think I've ever actually killed one of these guys before. And now there's two of them in a room. And two of them locked themselves in a room with me. Though the strategy seems to be, weirdly enough, to, like, face tank them a little bit. I've never even seen those before. I've never even seen that enemy before. Let alone fought one of them. If I don't fall in the goop, I'm good. Because I can heal before I fall in the goop. Okay, I really need to stop standing under those guys. Okay, this is at least not too difficult of an area to get to. Okay, Okay, I can ungoop myself, but I don't think that saves me. Given I'm now at 1 health. Yeah. Following the goop is actually the meta strat here. Okay, I know where that is now. Bilehaven. That's an entire town. Hold on. There's an entire town up there. Huh. Okay, see? That's definitely... Yeah, that was definitely doable without getting gooped. I just now that have to not... I just gotta now not die on the way back. Okay. That did not go as I wanted to. Just wait till I meet the mayor. I mean, I'm guessing I gotta clear that arena one way or the other. Yeah, one way or another. I'm just trying to de-goop myself here for a second. Because, yeah, the goop is... does make things slightly difficult to deal with. Oh, shoot. Yeah, there's good healing here, at least. Though, depending on where those little insects spawn, that does make it a little bit more tricky sometimes, I think, to actually clear the room here. Because okay, there we go. Okay, these rooms are not... This room's not overly painful to deal with. I've just got to be careful of where the goop on the floor is. Okay. I'm gonna grab my cocoon back. Okay. And then just focus on poking them. Yeah, because, like, this is, like, my first time I'm really ever having to fight these guys instead of just avoid them. They are just a little bit tricky. Yeah, they're a little bit tricky because they're just, like, so mobile, I guess, is the word I'd use. Yeah, do not stand under them. Seems to be the strategy, is do not stand under this guy, this type. Okay, that kind of works. Okay. Then we have giant spiky ball. Okay, giant spiky ball. I can heal again. I can use more of the traps to clean. That was actually surprisingly effective. Okay, what's now? What's next? Another giant spiky ball. They really do not want me here. Ah, shoot, I got gooped. Because, yeah, falling in the goop does not help. That does look like a win, though. Okay, that is not a win. That is a boss fight again. What is this guy's problem? Ah, shoot. Yeah, Mighty Groll will teach you manners. That was a... Do I have to do that arena every single time? I feel like I have to do that arena every single time. That makes me slightly concerned for my ability to do this right now. Yep, that makes me slightly concerned for my ability to actually pull this off. I have to do that arena every time. This is also certainly a run back. Yeah, made it to phase 1. That's concerning. Given how much trouble this run back gives me. Yeah, just given how much trouble I have even on the run back part of this. That's frustrating. Because this is not an easy run back. Yeah, this is not an easy run back. Let's hate Draconic Fish. Because, yeah, this is not an easy run back. That is not an easy arena either, necessarily speaking. I think I kind of got pinned between Groll and the ceiling. Okay, because I can make it through the run back. I can at least do the run back. It's just a little bit tricky to get through that route. Yeah, I found this bench that's actually close-ish to the arena. Yeah, that does help. That is going to help. Because this is... That is not great. I really need to make it through this room without getting gooped if I'm gonna stand any chance in the arena. But I suppose I can use my cocoon to ungoop myself. Though I'm still really bad at fighting like all these enemies. I feel like I'm not quite prepped for this fight yet. Is the slightly unfortunate bit. Oh gosh, I am not even making it to like the second set of enemies. Yeah, I'm not even making it to the second set of enemies this time, I feel like. Okay, maybe I am. Not further it. Huh. Yeah, I feel like... Yeah, after you're at 1 hit point after the arena when Groll spawned. Yeah, I feel like I'm not quite prepped for that fight yet. I think I might save most of that fight for next Silksong stream and go collect a couple of other miscellaneous items that I see around, or that I know are around the map. Because I was not intending to do Bile Water, like, at all right now. Yeah, Bile Water was not necessarily the intention here. So I think we're going to save him for, or save them for next time, because yeah, that's not a horribly difficult spot to get to. Yeah, that bench is pretty easy for me to get back to. I say as I take damage on the way out of that area. But I do have to climb this room. So I suppose I've kind of figured out how to deal with those guys. Watch me like not even be able to get out of bile water now. But yeah, I feel like I'm gonna save. I should mark on the map though. Yeah, watch me like not even be able to make it out of bile water in one piece. That would be slightly embarrassing to die on the run out of bile water. Yeah, not the most difficult run back. Or not the most difficult run back through the area to get to that bench. There was one in Greymore. Yeah, there's a tool I can get that will help me avoid getting maggoted. That might be useful to get if I find it. Because getting maggoted, I think, is what really messes me up, is my like functional inability to get maggoted. Okay, those guys are actually pretty straightforward. Because there's an area up here that I think I can go to. This is a very large world map. Like, this is very big area. Hold on, I think I need to go into here. Because I think it's like up and around somewhere. I might as well use the bench. I might as well use this bench. But yeah, I will fight Groll eventually because I have a feeling that they're important for something at some point in the game. That was a highly cohesive sentence. Yeah, I feel like I can make it. Okay, because, yeah, I feel like I can. That was not how I intended to get up here. I suppose if it works, it works. I suppose if it works, it works. Because this is... Because I feel like I need to... Can I just take out Scissors Guy real quick? Yeah, I want to take out Scissors Guy real quick so I just can stop worrying about falling on his head. Okay, there we go. Yeah. No more bile bench or something. Yeah, I kind of want to try to trigger that thing, but it's also like just in a weird trigger spot. Oh, I see how you're supposed to actually solve this puzzle now. That's a little bit easier than whatever the heck I was doing. Okay, let's not... Okay. Yeah, that's a little bit of an easier solution. I'm guessing there's also something up at the top. Like the very top. Is that just a Silk Eater? I think that's just a Silk Eater. Maybe that's an alright idea. That's an alright item. Because yeah, now I can make it outside. And this is a new section. Can I break these balloons? Is there anything in them? I don't think there's anything in them. shoot. Lots of spikes, though. Okay, because... Okay, this is like an entire, like... This is an entire, like, part of the game I, like, completely had missed. Can I have one of these guys come down so I can... Yep, there we go. Though I did have a bunch of money in my cocoon that's now stuck in the arena in Biowater. That part is slightly unfortunate. Maybe I do use my silk here because there's like 50. Actually, it's not that hard to get more money. Is that all there was up here? I want to make sure I'm not missing something. I might be missing something. Yeah, make sure I'm not missing something here, which I was. Where am I? Because this is definitely a new area. Is this a flea? It is a flea. It's no woo. Okay. That's still a useful thing to pick up. I just noticed I never finished Hunter's March. I just noticed that I just realized I had never actually finished the Hunter's March area. What was this marker for? Not sure. I'm gonna go check that out. I think that's the next area I go to look at. Let's not walk into the billion spikes. Or the scissors. Cause yeah, we're not that far from Bellheart. Yeah, like we really aren't that far from Bellheart right now. Let's not run into enemies either. Yeah, that should be a workable... That should be a workable station. Yeah, workable Bellbeast station to get down to Deep Docks and check out those things down... Whatever it is going on down there. I like the guys who occupy Bellheart. It might have been a key... Actually, I think it might have been a key. I don't remember. I'm going to go double check, given that that's generally on the direction towards the part of Hunter's March that I never finished, apparently. Because I think I just missed. Or I think I like did that arena like once and then just was like, yeah, I'm done. Yeah, that would have been a key down there. And I am pretty sure I don't have a key right now. Yeah, no key. So I want to make it to the one up in Hunter's March, that red pin, because I know that that's just an arena I just didn't finish. It's just like upright-ish. Yeah, upright-ish. Yeah, so silver markers were keys. Okay, because yeah, I need to go like out the top exit from this room. Okay, those guys are not that difficult. Okay, it's so much faster to traverse now that I have double jump as well. Okay, because that's not who I cared about. Okay. Those things are actually not nearly as strong as I remember them being. I suppose I have gotten like 2 or 3 damage upgrades since I was here last. I suppose I have gotten like multiple damage upgrades. Okay. Yeah, hopefully after several needle in movement upgrades, it's a little bit of an easier arena. Granted, I'm pretty sure I gave it like 2 tries and then got sidetracked last time I was up in this area. But yeah, I was just like looking at the map and I kind of just like noticed, hold on a second. I don't think I ever did finish that arena. Yeah, a couple of extra masks. Couple of lots, just lots of extra stuff. I think I disarmed the bench trap. Yeah, I did. Oh, I just heard something make a noise. What? Oh, it's this thing. I forgot that they're over here. Oh, what a shock. Discovered again so easily. Like a hapless little hatchling. If you're gonna make a sport of tracking me, I'll have to redouble my efforts at camouflage. Yeah, I had completely forgot that they were hanging out. Or that there was somebody hanging out in this area. That is not the correct room. Yeah, I needed to actually, like, go up. Yeah, I need to actually, like, go up to get to the arena. Hopefully this arena's not difficult anymore. Because it really should not be a difficult arena, I don't think. Though I do recall why I looked at this arena and just immediately noped out. Because I saw flying guy and the big smashy guy on the ground. Okay, but I deal a lot more damage now, and I have movement. Oh, shoot. Let's try to not die to the arena. That I'm definitely over-equipped for. I think I bought out their shop. Yeah, I think I bought out their shop. Because we got, like, this item, and then something else. That thing. Oh, that is a lot of money. Yeah, that was just a lot of money from that arena. But hey, I can mark it off the map now. Because, yeah, I just remembered running into that at one point. And being like, oh, yeah, I just was not quite equipped for that. Can I make it to that yet? I have double jump. That feels like I can make it there now. Yeah. Yeah, that was a much easier arena this time around. All right, then. Hey, my cocoon is right here. That was certainly a... That was certainly a way to die. Okay. Yeah, so just because I'm somewhat above where the game is expecting me to be at this point, does not mean I'm completely safe yet. Honestly, it's probably easiest to just run through far fields. Yeah, I remember I kept seeing that area and being like, I want to get there, but I could not get there. And could not get there. Also, upgrade curve claws into an area. I don't know how to upgrade that item, but upgrades never hurt. Yeah, upgrades never do at least never hurt. Yeah, we're a little bit stronger than the game was. Than the other times we've been here. That is lava, though. Lava is a little bit stronger than we are. Okay, that's not the bench I want to go towards. I mean, I might as well take the bench since it's, like, right here. But yeah, so just slowly making progress, getting some upgrades. Yeah, getting some upgrades, getting some random dead ends. Yeah, just have it equipped and there's a little puzzle. I think I can probably equip it. Okay, I found the Savage Beastfly boss fight. That was not intentional. Yeah, that was 0% intentional. I can see why there was a concern that Savage Beastfly round 2 was going to be notably more difficult than round 1. Because that's a little bit of a mean spot for it to spawn. Pretty sure I was supposed to, like, track it or something. And not just randomly find it. Actually, I should mark that on the map. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there was, like, a whole, like, you're supposed to track this quest. Okay, I need to be a little further to the right. But yeah, that's gonna be... Oh yeah, it is just... Oh yeah, this is totally doable now. I say as I proceed to miss the ability multiple times in a row. Okay, that's gonna explode. And now we're trapped. Great. I'm not sure what I was expecting. I'm not sure what I was expecting going into a random building other than getting locked inside. Okay, because I can... I'm guessing this is a shortcut. Nope, this is a bunch of shell shards. I mean, that's something. Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure I've, like, actually cleared the areas. Oh, that's gonna be mildly painful to get out of. I like how I'm just, like, going and digging myself into a deeper and deeper hole right now. Hey, that is a lot of platforming to get back out of here. Because I'm assuming I'm going to have to go back up. Okay, having the extra mobility is definitely going to be helpful. I'm guessing I got, like, save locked into this area, though. I'm guessing I got, like, hard save locked into this area. And I'm kind of stuck in here now. Okay, I should heal. I also do not have the magma bell equipped. Okay, I'm not hard save locked into that area. Good to know. Good to know. Because yeah, I was kind of slightly worried that it was going to, like, hard lock me into that area, but I suppose that would also not make a ton of sense. For it to, or at least for that to be a hard lock or a hard save. Oh, I should have equipped the magma bell. Yeah, I should have equipped the magma bell before I went through there. Or started running back. Because if I sit here... Magma bell is... blue. The magma bell's blue, so I can do the 2 bells, I think. because that should mean I take a little bit less damage. It only locks in if I want my rosaries back. I kind of want my rosaries back because I had like 500 of them, and that's a bit. And I have a silk eater I could use. I still have a silk eater I could use, I guess. Okay, let's just fall into the lava. Yeah, just falling into lava randomly is entertaining. Yeah, when you walk in the... Okay, so it recollapses when you walk in the door. Gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, that collapsing is why I thought it might be... There's definitely something down here of use. Okay, let's not fall on top of the spike platforms again. I say as I fall on top of another spike platform. Okay, slowly making it down. Actually remember to take our time. Okay, heal. And then trigger the fight. I remember those guys from like the Savage Beast Fly fight. Oh shoot. I'm taking a lot of damage there, even with the magma bell. Okay, these guys aren't the most difficult enemy in the game to fight. So it would be nice if I could stop falling in lava and dying. Okay, I know there's an arena there as well. I think I'm going to use one of the Silk Eaters to get my cocoon back, though. With my 500 rosaries. And I'm going to mark that as an arena also. Because it is about at the 4-hour mark, so I do think I'm going to call the stream for today here. We definitely made some pretty solid progress. Getting the double jump from up there. I am very, very happy with unlocking that. Yeah, it has a quite literal cooldown time. Yeah, I'm super happy with unlocking double jump. And that leaves a lot of stuff on the map to explore as well. So yeah, I think I'm going to call it the stream there for today. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. All the like, comment, subscribe stuff that if I don't mention that at least once in the video, YouTube banishes me back to the Shadow Realm. And yeah, I hope you have a absolutely wonderful rest of your day.